Good evening, I'm Norah O'Donnell, and thank you for joining us. We want to begin with President-elect Trump and the influence of the world's richest man, Elon Musk, on the launch of the next Trump administration. The two men are near the southernmost point in Texas this evening for the latest test flight of SpaceX's Starship rocket. Musk, meanwhile, has been helping to engineer Trump's new administration. Today, the president-elect picked celebrity doctor Mehmet Oz to serve as administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, overseeing health insurance for more than 160 million Americans. Linda McMahon, the former WWE executive, is expected to run the Department of Education. And investment banking CEO Howard Lutnick is being tapped to run the Commerce Department, which means he'll take the lead in enacting Trump's promised tariffs. And then starting tomorrow, two of Trump's most controversial picks will be on Capitol Hill with Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. Matt Gaetz and Pete Hegseth will be working to win over any skeptical Republican senators in their bids to become Attorney General and Defense Secretary, respectively. Well, this evening, a CBS News reporter asked Trump about his selection of Matt Gaetz.
Mr. President, are you reconsidering the nomination of Matt Gaetz?
No.
How far are you willing to go to get him confirmed?
We've got a team of correspondents covering the Trump transition tonight. CBS's Caitlin-Huey is going to lead us off from West Palm Beach, Florida. Good evening, Caitlin.
Good evening, Nora. Well, Elon Musk and the president-elect have been virtually inseparable since the election. But today's trip wasn't just an outing with friends. It also puts a spotlight on the relationship between Musk's businesses and the federal government.
President-elect Donald Trump and businessman Elon Musk took their friendship to Texas today to watch Musk's company SpaceX test its largest vessel. Commercial rocket launches like this one are regulated by the federal government, and SpaceX has complained that some of those regulations are slowing down technology.
Elon, get those rocket ships going because we want to reach Mars before the end of my term.
Trump has tapped Musk, now a fixture at Mar-a-Lago, to run a new group aimed at slashing federal bureaucracy.
I think this is going to be the most transformative presidency, perhaps since the founding of the country.
And potentially transformative for his companies, SpaceX and Tesla, which already have more than $13 billion in government contracts.
You know, he likes this place. I can't get him out of here. He just likes this place. And you know what? I like having him here, too.
Meanwhile, Trump got some good news on the legal front, potentially a years-long pause in his sentencing in the criminal hush money case in Manhattan. Trump continues to fill out his top jobs, today naming celebrity doctor Mehmet Oz to run the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and transition co-chair Howard Lutnick to lead the Commerce Department. Musk had backed Lutnick, who is the CEO of Cantor Fitzgerald, for Treasury, and he's going to bat for controversial former Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz, Trump's choice for Attorney General, saying he will be our hammer of justice.
I'm Nikole Killion on Capitol Hill, where former Congressman Matt Gaetz' selection for Attorney General could be in jeopardy as some senators raise doubts about his ability to be confirmed.
I wouldn't bet my house on it one way or the other.
Gaetz himself has been calling senators to make his case and will meet personally with several of them tomorrow, a courtship led by Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. Alaska Republican Lisa Murkowski said Gaetz should not be pushed through.
Let's take it seriously. And let's give it the time.
Gaetz was under investigation by the House Ethics Committee for allegations of sexual misconduct, including attending sex parties and having sex with a minor. The Florida Republican has denied any wrongdoing.
We're creating a false crisis because the reality is all that information is going to be on display at the hearing.
Nearly 100 House Democrats demanded the ethics panel release its report on Gaetz to the Senate.
They should have a chance to look at the evidence and make a decision for themselves.
Speaker Mike Johnson has insisted the report should stay under wraps, given that Gaetz resigned his seat last week.
Matt Gaetz is not a member of the body anymore.
The House Ethics Committee meets tomorrow. Meantime, CBS News has learned other materials tied to separate investigations into Gaetz were hacked by an unknown party. That includes a deposition from a minor who allegedly had sex with him. Nora?
All right, Nikole, Killion, and Caitlin-Huey, thank you both for your reporting.